पोद्दार इंटरनॅशनल स्कूल बेळगावतर्फे जगातील टॉप 10 फुटबॉल फ्रीस्टायलर्सपैकी एक जेमी नाईट यांना शाळेत निमंत्रित करण्यात आले होते. जेमी नाईट यांच्या नावे अनेक गिनीज बुक विक्रम आहेत. त्यांनी बेळगावला प्रथम भेट दिली. जेमी जगातील सर्वात अनुभवी आणि सर्वाधिक मागणी असलेल्या व्यावसायिक फुटबॉल फ्रीस्टायलर्सपैकी एक आहेत. पोद्दार एज्युकेशन नेटवर्कच्या पुढाकाराचा एक भाग म्हणून त्यांच्या दुसऱ्या भारत भेटीमध्ये खेळांवर जास्त लक्ष केंद्रित करणे आणि विद्यार्थ्यांना आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तरावर प्रख्यात खेळाडू आणि प्रशिक्षकांकडून उत्कृष्ट कार्यशाळा आणि प्रशिक्षण सत्रे मिळवण्यास सक्षम बनवणे होते. यावेळी बोलताना जेमी नाईट म्हणाले की पोद्दार इंटरनॅशनल स्कूलच्या विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये खेळाबद्दल इतका उत्साह, प्रतिभा आणि आवड आहे हे पाहून मला आनंद झाला. भारत फुटबॉल खेळात जागतिक खेळाडू बनू शकतो आणि कदाचित फुटबॉल विश्वचषकात लवकरच भाग घेईल अशी मी आशा बाळगतो. मला इथे यायला खूप आवडले आणि आशा आहे की मी लवकरच परत येईल असे ते म्हणाले.
I'm working with Podar International, the international school network here in India. I was here in January doing Podar schools in Mumbai. So I did 6 schools in Mumbai and it went well. So they brought me back. I'm doing now 11 schools across from Mumbai down to Bangalore.
Yes.
So yeah, doing 1,500 kilometers, 11 cities, 11 schools. I think 15,000 students I teach. So busy day. Yeah, pretty busy schedule, but enjoying it. Yeah, quite
Every
hard as
day
well.
we are traveling one trip.
Oh yeah.
So he came in only.
Well, I mean, like India's got 1 billion people, so they should be at the top, but they're not. So I think like they're definitely improving. There's definitely potential to get better, to get maybe top 10 in the world. But like schools like Podar have got the right attitude. They're encouraging football. They're getting international people in to inspire kids to get into football, freestyle football, normal football. So I think like maybe in 10 years India will be a lot better, like higher ranked in football. But for now, you just need to be patient. Just encourage kids to get into the sport, and yeah, maybe take a bit of the spotlight away from cricket and put it into football. I think.
We'll keep visiting.
I'm going to keep coming back to do my best. If as long as kids are given the opportunity to get involved in football at an early age, then they're going to get better at it, and you're going to have a brighter prospects coming through. But if you don't encourage football, if you don't give them the platform to try the sport, develop a passion for it, then India will continue to be maybe a top 100 country. So yeah, you need to teach the kids early, get funding in, get like the grassroots in, put a lot of investment into football to start seeing the rewards. You can't just become good as a nation.
It doesn't happen overnight.
No.
It takes a lot of time.
But the good news is you guys have got 1 billion people to pick from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm from Northern Ireland. We've got 2 million people, and we're in the top 30 countries in the world. And we've got 2 million people. You've got 500 times the amount of people. So you've definitely got there's a few like Messi's and Ronaldo's in India, probably somewhere. You just need to like find them, and to find them, you need the funding, you need the inspiration, and you need the encouragement for them to get into it.
Correct.
Madam, I can do 115 tricks. So like handstands, like flick it up, 360s, like forward rolls and stuff. But I teach the kids usually 10 tricks. So nice and easy ones to start with. And then I get on the neck, press up, handstand, neck flick, the blind heel, you roll it back, hit it over the head. So some are quite easy, some are quite hard, but you want to make them quite hard just so it's a challenge for them, and it will encourage them to go out and get a football and practice, and like ultimately just stay active and just get moving. Like I obviously teach the tricks. The main idea is just to encourage healthy living, healthy lifestyles, getting active, and hopefully even if one kid in a whole school is inspired to do freestyle, then that's just a success for me. So a lot of kids won't like it, which is fine. Some kids like gymnastics, some kids like music, some kids like cricket. Like not everyone will want to be a freestyler, but if 2 people are inspired, then I'm happy.
Right. You achieved your
Time with every kid, unfortunately. So I'm only really getting like 45 minutes to teach, but hopefully that's enough for them to get inspired. So when I go home, they can get a football and practice themselves. Like, I wish I could spend all day with every kid, but I can't. Like, so hopefully in half an hour they get enough inspiration to want to practice. I'm jealous. I didn't have when I was younger. I didn't have anyone to teach me like so.
Madam,
I'm jealous. I know nothing about cricket. The footballer, he played for Barcelona. So when I was like 12, Ronaldinho was at his like prime in Barcelona. So I would watch him with my dad, and he would do tricks on the pitch, and I was like blown away he could do it. So I would run outside and just try and copy Ronaldinho, and then obviously he'd fail at it, go back in, watch if he did any other tricks. So he got me into the skill side of football, and then 2 years later I was on YouTube. So YouTube got invented in 2005. So around 2007 I was on YouTube and came across a guy from Holland doing like tricks like I've never seen before, like Ronaldinho couldn't do. So I was like discovered there was a sport called for tricks called Freestyle, and as soon as I saw that I was like, I want to do this, and just started practicing from then. Like, it was always just for a bit of fun. Like, I learned one trick, got addicted to the feeling, wanted to do another trick. I go into school, show my friends. They were like, "Wow, that's really cool." Enjoyed that feeling, and then yes, 16 years later, still got the same feeling doing it. So,
Stage performance also. You can
what's
watch.
that?
Yeah.
So I used to, when I was 17, my mom was like, "Jamie, you need to make a bit of money." So I had a look. It was like washing dishes and stuff. I was like, I'm going to get a bucket and go into Belfast, where I'm from. So I put a bucket on the street. I just started like doing my skills on the street, the music, and made pretty good money. Like when I was 17. So I was like, okay, that was the first time I like thought of making money with my passion.
Yeah.
I was 17.
17.
But my mom was a teacher, so she liked it, but she was like, "You're going to university, etc." So I went through school, I got like a finance degree, but during that I was still street performing, like making money and stuff and getting better. And then yeah, just started getting opportunities coming. Second in the UK when I was 19, and that gave me like an inkling about like competing and where that could lead me. So I just started practicing like 3 to 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and yeah, I just got like addicted to getting better. And then social media came about, so like Instagram started giving me like a platform to share my skills, and I built an audience, started building like a following on social media, which again inspired me to keep practicing and getting better. And yeah, just like one thing on top of another sort of thing. Like, and then yeah, I've been fully professional since 2016. So 8 years, nearly 8 years fully professional. It's been to over 30 countries now.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 countries, been to 600 schools, teaching kids, and yeah, still enjoying it. I'm 31, so I'm going to say 40.
That's a very short.
Maybe 50, maybe 60.
Yeah.
Belfast in Northern Ireland originally, so like the north of Ireland. And then I went to university in Manchester, so like Manchester United, and then I got a job as an accountant in London. So I moved to London to start my like finance career, and then I quit my finance job in 2016 to do freestyle as a job. But so that's why I was already in London. So then the last 7 years been in London doing freestyle as a job.
या दरम्यान पोद्दार एज्युकेशन नेटवर्कचे संचालक हर्ष पोद्दार यांनी विद्यार्थ्यांच्या ऊर्जा आणि उत्कटतेबद्दल आनंद व्यक्त केला. जेमीने आयोजित केलेल्या कार्यशाळेमुळे विद्यार्थ्यांना आपल्या ध्येयाविषयी फोकस ठेवणे महत्त्वाचे आहे हे लक्षात आले आहे. ग्रेड्सपेक्षा जास्त या आमच्या विश्वासावर ठाम राहून आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी अशा कार्यशाळेतून शिकलेल्या गोष्टींचे अनुकरण करावे अशी आमची इच्छा आहे. मग ती शैक्षणिक असो किंवा गैरशैक्षणिक असो, आम्हाला आशा आहे की आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी त्यांच्या सुरुवातीच्या काळात अशा रोमांचक संधी त्यांना अखेरीस सर्वात मोठ्या टप्प्यावर देशाचे प्रतिनिधित्व करण्यास मदत करतात, असे ते म्हणाले. शिक्षण क्षेत्रातील 96 वर्षांहून अधिक अनुभवांसह पोद्दार एज्युकेशन नेटवर्क आता 144 पोद्दार इंटरनॅशनल स्कूलचे नेटवर्क आहे. जे 2,30,000 पेक्षा जास्त विद्यार्थी संख्या असलेल्या पोद्दार एज्युकेशन नेटवर्कद्वारे पूर्णपणे व्यवस्थापित केले जाते. महादेव पवार, केएनएन सिटी न्यूज, बेळगाव.